What's going on, people? Anything goes. And again, something a little different, but something the same. The text hearing music in his head.
No.
Yeah, so this is a new type of thing we're doing where...
Another one?
Another one where we're basically doing Dot Rotten versus P Money. And we did say this quite a while back that we was going to do this. But the way we're going to do it is these two have clashed. And so say like boxing, we're going to do it in rounds. Today will be round 1 because there is 12 diss tracks between these two. They did 6 each, so we're not going to sit here and record for 2 hours straight and put an hour and a half long reaction video because you'll get bored. And
of P Money,
we get more
of P Money,
but we get more videos out, more content out of it.
Bored of P Money?
No, but we'll get more content out of doing it 6. So yeah, so you'll see round 1 obviously now, and then round 2 will come round 3, and after each person's had a go at their diss tracks, we'll say who we think won that round and stuff. No,
you can say what you want.
You don't want to say
I'm
nothing.
not saying anything.
So yeah, if you didn't know, P Money and Dot Rotten had a little tiff. All started with Dot Rotten on a few.
Hold on, are you gonna give context to the whole?
You can, but I'm saying Dot Rotten started by
started the diss track
saying P Money's name, saying he's hating on me and stuff like that on Fire in the Booth and Grime Show, and then he made the first diss track that we're going to be doing called Organised Grime Freestyle.
He released the first.
Yeah, he released the first one. Yeah. You got any context to add to that?
Yeah. Firstly, these two are not strangers. They was in the same music collective, from what I understand. I think P Money he notifies off of some facts.
But you have to keep in mind, this is like a revisit for us. We've heard all of these, and yeah, from the old ones, they all know the same people. Yeah.
There's a lot of common people that's in between the two of them. Let's just say it wasn't very
which
far.
Makes it more juicy.
Yeah. So as much as I'm kind of, just skimming over the top, the details from what I remember are in what's his name? King P Money, yeah, him on his diss track.
Yeah.
But
Dot Rotten's definitely got a few details
as
well.
Two
but
details.
Yeah, so we're gonna do Organised Grime Freestyle, and then we're gonna do, I think it's Real Talk, P Money's next one, if I remember from the list. Before we get into it, remember, subscribe, like the video, and comment below if there's any people you want us that have clashed, obviously, to do this for, say like Chip and Young'un or Chip and everyone else in the music scene, where we'll do this whole round 1, round 2. So on stuff for anyone that's clashed.
Realistically, we're just gonna revisit the
clashes,
our favorite clashes, and then let us know if there's any that we might not cover.
Other than that, let's get into Dot Rotten's first diss track,
Organised Grime.
I haven't heard this in a while.
Yeah, I ain't heard it in an hour.
Motivated, I'm after the mill. I don't mean a big play with you for a fat kid. I've been out of the game, but who's still established?
You know,
before we get into this,
yeah, I actually rate Dot Rotten.
I was just about to say,
he's just got that grime voice, and he's definitely good on this kind of music where he can tell a story and he can speak on a lot of it.
But I think it helps because he makes music. So obviously, I'm not gonna just jump and say he made this beat, but I think he did, which probably makes
I'd be shocked if he didn't make most of the beats that
he does spit on, innit? Yeah, but no, like if you're new to Dot Rotten somehow, be warned.
Be excited.
Yeah. Be warned, you're in for
a lot.
A whale of a time. Right.
Yo, 1, 2. Want me to calm down with a 1, 2. So you got a gun, well I got 1, 2. Don't let me let off the gauge, 1, 2. If it's a fight, I'ma hit him. Left, right, combination 1, 2. Vacuum and beef, there's no 1, 2. My grime's organised, no 45, but I'm ready to bang on niggas like a naughty wife. And it's just awkward times, you can't run away or survive and chat shit, yeah, of course he might. But still I came with this war device to bring your demise. This ether here, they call divine. So when the corn be flying, he be mortified. I got an OG course to fry. My killing instincts.
Obviously, there's no visuals for this one. I don't think there's visuals for the next one. It's not until P Money starts making visuals that
He's
they
had
both.
enough. When he's had enough of
Well,
this
it's
shit.
not until P Money starts the visuals that they do visuals, but at least you get to take in the bars on this one.
I was gonna say, to some degree, him and P Money both have that kind of every other bar could get pulled up.
So pull it
All
up.
good times, you can't run away or survive and chat shit, yeah, of course he might. But still I came with this war device to bring your demise. This ether here, they call divine. So when the corn be flying, he be mortified. I got an OG course to fry. My killer instincts got this bitch lying like an orchard fight. I dare you and Black Shark come attack me again. You'll both get something sharp in your back like a porcupine. It's dumb nigga verse awesome mind. For you it's on site, we can do road, you know. In this
You get something sharp through your back like a porcupine. No.
a naughty wife, and it's this awkward times. You can't run away or survive and chat shit, yeah, of course he might. But still I came with this war device to bring your demise. This ether here, they call divine. So when the corn be flying, he be mortified. I got an OG course to fry. My killer instincts got this bitch lying like an orchard fight. I dare you and Black Shark come attack me again.
Orchard is a character from Killer Instinct, by the way.
Okay.
Still I came with this war device to bring your demise. This ether here, they call divine. So when the corn be flying, he be mortified. I got an OG course to fry. My killer instincts got this bitch lying like an orchard fight. I dare you and Black Shark come attack me again. You'll both get something sharp in your back like a porcupine. It's dumb nigga verse awesome mind. For you it's on site, we can do road. You know in this boss thing I take all your shine. You heard my man about bars and got mad about bars. Vexing your brain cause you never thought of mine. You called up Black Spin and were forced to ride. Came studio and try rush me then I G-check. You wanted to do this all this time. You stepped over the borderline. I'm about to kill your buzz like a quarter fly. All these lies, all these niggas afraid of my ability.
Obviously, you're hearing the story during this. Him and P Money and Black Scan Studio trying to
Set pace?
set pace
Let's
on
go
the
with
dot,
set
but
pace. Wait, this is all what we've heard. These are not facts.
these are not facts.
No.
Oh, okay. It's all buzzed like a quarter fly, by the way.
I think I take all your shine. You heard my man about bars and got mad about bars. Vexing your brain cause you never thought of mine. You called up Black Spin and were forced to ride. Came studio and try rush me then I G-check. You wanted to do this all this time. You stepped over the borderline. I'm about to kill your buzz like a quarter fly. All these lies, all these niggas afraid of my ability. I engineered for you, brought the vibe when you was no one. Mixed down all the shit, you was calling grime in the studio. You couldn't afford it, right? But
That is very rude.
You know what the difference is between this clash and say like we did Chip and Bugsy's song would have been a week ago and a bit now. If you didn't see that, go check that out. This is real like
Oh yeah.
this is real
This
like,
is real event.
this has been boiling. This has been coming. Like these two, obviously, Dot's saying right now he's engineering P Money's music and stuff like that. Like this is
Actually, he said, I used to mix down all this shit you were calling grime.
yeah, that's not nice.
No.
Press play because there's 5 minutes and this. Dot loves to talk. We need to get through it.
brought the vibe when you was no one. Mixed down all the shit, you was calling grime in the studio. You couldn't afford it, right? But I still let man in. You didn't pay man back a quarter dime, so let's not distort the truth and force a lie. Bro, I'm pure hearted, but the war started. And the fans said, get him, I've been authorized. We don't think your music's sick, it's all alright. You're running spine to me like a shorty rhyme. You're a dorky guy, you need urgent slaps. How are you the bully, get a crime scene that don't back down? But with me, you've been turning back. The fans are feeling for this, I serve the cats. You a woke a giant, disturb my nap. I rip this laid on my bed, firm, relax. Wipe and sleep from my eye like I'm murder man. How are you an OG, you ain't earned the ranks. I got the D-Lo when it ends. You ain't got YGs, you ain't rated, you swerved the gang. I clean the dirty laundry like personal bags. I hit my targets, why you been bursting blanks? Just so I got P like an Arab in the desert, trying to block out the sun with a turban. Raps, you don't like me, that's a reoccurring fact.
Ah!
My skin like a bang in a ting, but you know me. Bro, I prefer to plan. Had to calm my spirits and purge my flat. R.I.P. Leon Ferdinand and me and Zach Shakira Fitz. Million terms is fam, Paris, you changed a lot. It must be the slurping yak or you physically hurting yak. How you beating up chicks, you ain't worthy fam. Your name's money without
This is a clash. This is the first one. This is a clash.
This is personal. Like, I feel like P Money vs Big H was just
That was an unfair fight.
That was
and that was just meant to be Lord of the Max. And P Money said, Lord of the Max, yeah, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna make Big H leave Lord of the Max.
I'm gonna make Big H leave grime.
This and maybe when P Money and Ghetto did their diss tracks, which are old. I doubt anyone's even heard those. Yeah, this is like someone on P Money's level, because Dot is just a grime guy. Like he's got that flow, the voice, the bars, and he's just ready.
But the problem,
He writes. I think P Money and Dot write the story they want to tell down first,
and then break
they
down how
see
they're gonna go.
how they can rhyme it along the way.
Well, no, from what I remember, Dot uses Master Writer.
Oh,
But yeah,
wow.
he might write the story
And
and
then
just
Master
go
Writer.
like this. And then you need it.
We'll learn about Master Writer in round
In
round 2. We'll learn about Master Writer. But yeah, obviously right now he's just telling stories, man.
Listen though, some man can tell stories and you get bored, and then some man can tell stories and you feel like you was there.
Changed a lot. It must be the slurping yak or you're physically hurting, gal. How you beating up chicks, you ain't worthy, fam. Your name's money, but that makes you a worthless man. So Paris, don't be embarrassed. The truth can cause a whole deeper damage. You've been fighting a woman, that's an idiot's habit. The streets are chatting, the whole scene's a rag. You drink to get weighed, that's not weed to balance. It's my state I'm in, I don't need to pattern. I just visualize my pen as a pistol. I found my target, hold it and bang it. Blade to your face, your gold teeth can have it. Remove your spirit, so eat for challenge. You wanted to be one of the best, but when I was around, you felt like your ghost dreams were shattered. You were hating on man, making moves on the end. Scheme with friends, this ain't no reach, I'm grabbing. This ain't K sounds. Throw punches, I won't stay down. You and the cold D's can have it. I don't wanna make calls, my OG's a savage. You got cold Sam, but a godfather. Fuck Wiley, I still roll deep to Paris. I'm in war with a respected Simon. I'm a kill PLF for.
I just remember
Hey,
that bar.
Dom, let's not cut and burn all bridges in the music scene in one diss track, innit? Let's not just fuck them all. Whatever. Well,
Then you-
Dot,
wait,
Dot,
then-
Dot is actually on that though, innit?
Yeah,
Like, Dot
but
is-
wait,
Dot is on
wait.
fuck 'em all.
Before we go back, do you not remember his bar for Wiley?
No.
The one that he dropped, like when grime was at its finest and sets were still about. I'm just kissing my teeth, bro.
Say it then.
I can't remember it. Wait. Actually,
Go back to your set days. You're in the radio room right now, in the studio. Dot just took
you
the
can
mic
beat
off
me
you.
and test me, no chance. Try eat me in E3, I'll pull out the streets here, make Eskimo dance, can't beat me. Yes,
Yeah.
Are you what? Are you nuts? It took very long to get to. I was like, wait, I'm nearly there. That is it.
Yeah, this video is definitely for the grime heads out
Oh yeah,
there, definitely.
100.
I won't stay down. You and the cold D's can have it. I don't wanna make calls, my OG's a savage. You got cold Sam, but a godfather. Fuck Wiley, I still roll deep to Paris. I'm in war with a respected Simon. I'm a kill PLF forensics fireman. I'll batter this bitch like P when he batters his bitch. This shit's called domestic violence. For 8 years I've avoided this bullshit. 4 against 1, your collectors trying it. So I trust shit wildin'. Calls with the major boys trying to protect his silence. Trying to set up systems to keep this black man low. No, this is not ethnic violence. We could do close range of crackheads like cocaine. So when blades connect with diaphragm, it'll be because of this reckless right-handed shot off the shot. I'm perfected firing. Don't get hyper-selected brand fans. I mash works on my ones like I always do. Move, you'll get your head split by a man. Here I'm a level when I stay hard, and I'm gonna rise again like an erected pilot.
The flow there
You got a
was-
soft spot for that radio DJ, but the whole scene slept with. It feels like the whole game's mocking my presence. I had fans moshing out in their bedrooms, bro.
Dot Rotten is
I
very,
think he's-
very, 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 very underrated in the grime scene. Very. But I think
delivery-wise, he's
I think it's partly his own fault. 'Cause like I said, he's one to burn bridges.
yeah. It's the bridges, it's his character, and it's how he handles situations that everybody knows about. And I don't mean that from one person's point of view.
It's a shame that Dot hasn't
Had a lot
been able
more
to be
exposure.
uplifted in the grime scene, man. Because he's got it. He is. It's funny that
He
him
had
and
it.
him and P Money are very similar. Where they're just like it's like they was born to spit grime. Like they're just it comes naturally to them.
They're messies.
Yeah.
Landscape's got to my essence. I put 2 tweets out saying that I'll take heads or sat back and watch it develop. They want me to get him. I'm feeding them bar after bar, eat this and I'm promising venom. I'm poisoning your soul with this rotten expression. When real G's around, you're not in attendance. So what's your life goals? You wanna bust mic and touch white and a side brother rhino. But you don't move heavyweight, it's a light load. You won't burst cats for the side road. Don't burst straps to your line go. Won't serve packs, you don't slice no bro. Time back to the mic so I can perm hats burst man off the tightrope. Circus clown. You rush me, I thought that I'd be in more pain, but who's hurting now? Attacks are like cars, I just jumping and swerving round. I did so much for this boy and his crew. They're avoiding the truth like they got amnesia, but they ain't serving loud. I see you walking around with your 30 crowd card, you get put in your places. There's certain
that-
I know mad killers. Back
Ah.
niggas, strap clickers that I smoke away and then strap swishers. They said calm down and attack vicious, so I'm back switching. On some crap shit, I ain't showing no love to your bruv. You're getting all that one in public. Time for my justice. After the video, I'm stamping your mum's kid. Location set right in your mum's crib. I'm in the whip with my spliff driving in Sydenham / Forest Hill. Got nothing but machines and roaches posted around me, fam. You don't want it still. Watch him hide like his alter ego. If he's the star player, I coach the free throw. There's times you F from shows and let your team start fuck bars. You broke the G code. You get drawn out by G's to the ends and say you ain't on road. You're not gangster. Spreading them lies in my name, trying to slander my fame. I stated plain, pure propaganda. From now you're dead to the game. Don't hope to be safe. Put a rose in your grave when I take off heads. It's a clean cut like the top of Amber. You think you've gone to the stars with the talent? I bring you down to earth. I'm the rocket lander. Hand for the light in the kitchen and last time my rib split. Gothic banter. Someone go tell Paris Williams, P Money this bro. You're not a banker. I'm chat man and make man withdraw with my statements. Don't try to deposit anger. I killed this money, so now what? I'm bankrupt.
He definitely made this beat. 100%.
I'd be very shocked if he didn't. Well, should we have a quick little word about that one before we get into the P Money one and summarize the two of them?
He's very good at delivering on grime.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that because he can only deliver on grime. My preference is dot on grime.
Dot on grime.
I think he's just, like how you
He
say,
did
some people are
he
natural.
did a couple of singing tunes, didn't it?
We're not talking
back in
about
the
those.
day.
We're not talking about those.
Yeah, well,
I think that, as you say, some people, it's just natural.
If you came into this video not knowing what the beef about between Dot Run and P Money was about, you know now.
Yeah, you'll be enlightened.
And you'll know in a minute as well when P Money starts.
But yeah, like I get it. Like even for instance, like the whole like master writer thing. It's like Messi can sit there and be a football teacher. How many of those kids that he teaches are going to be future Messis? It don't work like that.
It's a lot of just music industry stuff, innit?
Well, no, but yeah, like
people doing stuff for other people and then not getting it back. How many people in the music industry?
Like the guy that fucking got stabbed for not putting out the credits. Like another stupidity thing, but rest in peace that Don.
How many people feature on someone's tune and they become a bit bigger and then when the person comes back asking like, oh,
yo, blood, where's my bringing?
Can you help me now? It's like airtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into P Money's one now, real talk.
But yeah, so yeah, before we conclude that, organised grime overall, actually quite a banger still. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I mean an actual banger, but it's a good track. It's a good diss track.
Yeah. So now P Money real talk, second part of round one. Fight. Yeah, this is the first visuals. P Money just did a quick video, and then I think the visuals carry on from this point. Pretty sure Dot does visuals for all of his ones now as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah. P Money real talk.
So what if you recorded and mixed down P Money is power? I gave you back all that respect and power. Nobody could rush you, no one could touch you, G, let alone cuss you. I showed you rolling girls and bust you. You was a broke ass, can't afford bust you. And he gave you a PC and then bust you. You're acting like you've done it yourself, fuck you. No bro, you are the man that's worthless. You stole from the roof over.
Before we actually let him go into details and stuff, one thing you notice about P Money is that, like, you know, like when it comes to like,
it's like he writes down every single day he ever has in a journal, and then when someone
just goes back to the
when he clashes with someone, he's just got that information there and ready.
What on the Saturday the 12th of June, yeah? Chat shit. You're lying. At this point, you're lying. Now, what I was gonna say is, like, you know, like you know, even like rappers' personas and like how their visuals are. Yeah, I know, like in their music videos, there's a stylist and like their swagger and all of that, but like he's never like, what's the word that they're just over the top with everything. He's never just
like
thrown
overproduced or something like that.
No, but I mean, I'm saying for instance, like obviously me and you've been watching P Money for the longest, and like in comparison, say like for him, in comparison to like, I don't know, a DBE or whatever, like these are dressing nothing but the most expensive and all of that, whether they own it or not.
He's never signed to a label or nothing like that.
But the point is, you can still tell, even if that was the case, he wouldn't do that just because that's the case, and he's comfy with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the image he's providing them and promoting isn't something much far from how he actually is. Is what I get.
His bars are like that as well, and you're about to hear him.
let alone cuss you. I showed you road and girls and bust you. You was a broke ass, can't afford bust you. And they gave you a PC and then bust you. You're acting like you've done it yourself, fuck you. No bro, you are the man that's worthless. You stole from the roof over your head and took things through the studio. Caught red-handed on cam, you were trading for pennies from cash convert.
You went back to the file effects, cuz.
And they gave you a PC and then bust you. You're acting like you've done it yourself, fuck you. No bro, you are the man that's worthless. You stole from the roof over your head and took things through the studio. Caught red-handed on cam, you were trading for pennies from cash converters. Opportunists, you were stealing from Mella. How could you steal from Mella? In fact, how could he steal from his father? Put that in your sub-story, you ain't clever. I've never been moist, it was probably the wet, definitely on site. And it's probably forever, you wanna mention Mum's Jar, come dog. I've never shot at you, the marks from beef for Vendetta. But you ain't on that man, I know you. Shut your mouth, I don't owe you. You worked for the guy.
If you man remember, innit? That mask was,
I've never been moist, it was probably the wet, definitely on site. And it's probably forever, you wanna mention Mum's Jar, come dog. I've never shot at you, the marks from beef for Vendetta. But you ain't on that man, I know you. Shut your mouth, I don't owe you. You worked for the guy that was putting out my CD, that's why the studio time was free. Shut your mouth, I don't owe you. And you can come with a punchline verse. Not as surprises me when you rap for me, cause I can hear what I taught you. Stormer was there when I showed you what punchlines were. And little D taught you about multiple rhyming. Like you said in your fire at the booth, all you had was beats and shit bars. I mean, how else do you think you got this hard? Wait, we know how you got this hard, cause you're only half a writer. Let's see what your fans are gonna think when you finally admit that you use Master Writer. But those who don't know, that's a program of Windows you use when you type in the word that it comes up with every other word that rhymes. What if I told you he was doing that way before 09? How dare they compare you and I?
What?
You can't do that.
Can't do what? What, explain what Master Writer is?
You can't use Master Writer.
Yeah, you can.
You can't.
It's fair.
It's not fair.
It's fair.
You can't.
Why?
You can't type in your bars and it just gives you every word that rhymes with it.
Yeah.
Oh. Good idea.
Yeah. No, wait. No, wait. On a serious note, that is fair.
No, they both put out too much info on each other, and who knows what's true and who knows what's false. But
No. Dot uses Master Writer, and it's fair.
That you use Master Writer, but those who don't know, that's a program of Windows you use when you type in the word that it comes up with every other word that rhymes. What?
It's much worse that he spat without coming out of flow and delivery, explaining what Master Writer is.
I told you he was doing that way before 09. How dare they compare you and I got money and I put on for crime. You got signed, fixed your teeth, put on a suit and started singing about suicide. Overload. Years later, I'm talking about brothers have been blocking you. No one ain't scared. Pop was stopping you. You buried yourself. That's why you were rotten you. But you tried to block me though. Man tried to stop me eating. Had me, Tom and Genius in a meeting. Man said Doc's managers are demanding I be taking off shows. I couldn't believe him. I was like, oh my god. Instead of being a man and turning up to perform songs, you try performing a gastric bypass. Don't know why you're flexing on my card. Bringing up bets because you were scared of my dogs. Whole game failed you on a test that I passed. That's when banging you up became my task. Send your shots, my show's better than a right guard. I spent a pussy over needed some right guard. Run out of Stockwell, run out of OGs, run out of Nando's, run out of Hood Stars. Don't know what you've done to your mum, but not even Bart was run out by his march. How are you talking like you got dogged? You played with a short fuse, got sparked. Fuck your drive, press P and get parked.
That's a good one. You played with a short fuse, got sparked.
Send your shots, my show's better than a right guard. I spent a pussy over needed some right guard. Run out of Stockwell, run out of OGs, run out of Nando's, run out of Hood Stars. Don't know what you've done to your mum, but not even Bart was run out by his march. How are you talking like you got dogged? You played with a short fuse, got sparked. Fuck your drive, press P and get parked. Everybody's saying it's gonna be historical. The absent father and grime, everybody knows the biological father's always diabolical.
There's actually so many bars in this.
Yeah,
like,
I paused it at...
Yeah, I paused it like 2 seconds later from where you paused it because there's so many bars in that. Like, not even Bart got run out of his house by a Marge, and like you press P, you get parked. P Money is just
Don't have to, but you are
good.
SoundCloud yours on Spotify mine. You wanted to, but you can't sell lies. No bashment inside when I turn up at yards. It's guns, money, and ammunition. It's all cartel vibes when I know where he lives, and I roll for the bits like soft blacked out 9 guys, 4 shots, 4 clips in the boot. Man got another 6. I'll let one of your.
That sounds like a fun night.
No lies, no bashment inside when I turn up at yards. It's guns, money, and ammunition. It's all cartel vibes when I know where he lives, and I roll for the bits like soft blacked out 9 guys, 4 shots, 4 clips in the boot. Man got another 6. I'll let one of your fans work out the toast of the clips. Remember how you met shit? You were 19, a virgin and shit, no game. Man had me writing his MySpace messages. Man was all nervous and shit.
That's long.
yes.
Right. You know you can't clash him, innit?
Yeah.
Like, as much as you hate him.
The fact that P Money was writing your MySpace.
Like, obviously, this is all speculation, but
The fact that if
No.
if you wrote my messages to girls on MySpace,
I don't care if
I
you-
would not diss track you. Just for the fact that you can say that one thing, let alone everything else he's saying.
I found, like, I don't care if I wrote a message and then you reconstructed my message in a way that then got me successful. If I know you was involved, good day, sir.
We're best friends forever. We're best friends forever, just in case you tell anyone.
Hey, run man done a diss. How's man doing a hold up for ships? Calling a hoe when you wifey. Don't lie, you wouldn't have done it otherwise, G. Yeah, feelings, blatantly wifey. Man's really getting a kick out of calling her a scat. I was like, hold on a sec. Doesn't that mean you just wifey the scat? Which one you gonna wifey next? I ain't even mentioned your ex, yeah. But I'll tell
Yeah.
you about that.
Yeah, it
Now, when
does.
it comes to the girls, bro, your ass vex. Cause you've got a wifey loose, Sardi Rose. Names as it all cause everyone knows she was beating man that you might call bro. Your closest are thinking, whoa, this is peak. Her Snapchat's got too many streaks. Brother, this thing's run through heavy tracker studio way more than me. Left with no tunes, no singing, no mix down, just beats, no rhythms. Innocent, who the hell is she kidding? Did man really think that I wouldn't spin him? Your fire in the booth had me grinning. Fuck me army, your spin armies and 8 bars. My G's can be Muslim when I tell them it's beef, they break fast. Back 10 will turn a mansion into a graveyard. Cause mine is a prick. This my son, I get blasted with what's in the palm. Do not mention an Iron Man's kid. I'll address man here when I do it over my man's wig. I don't care who my man's with. Death Zone, my thing's loud when I give him this smoke. Man better learn sign language. Rasta mode when I get nicked. Let my brethren go. It's all what I and I did. Steak to the grass, you're fake. Everybody on my team eats when it's my banquet. About school me, are you stupid? They don't wanna buck me when I'm on my mouth shit. I got a shot that will take away man's eyesight. Plus a blade to divide man's ribs. Sound like a 7 aside when you hit the news. To be like, that was my man's pitch. Cool man, fat what you want when I banged you in the face. Your left cheek said my man's quick. Let's get go. See what my man did when I...
Your left cheek said, my man's quick. Your leg said, did you see what my man did?
No!
To a graveyard.
Go back.
Cause my man's a prick. This my son, I get blasted with what's in the palm. Do not mention an Iron Man's kid. I'll address man here when I do it over my man's wig. I don't care who my man's with. Death Zone, my thing's loud when I give him this smoke. Man better learn sign language. Rasta mode when I get nicked. Let my brethren go. It's all what I and I did. Steak to the grass, you're fake. Everybody on my team eats when it's my banquet. About school me, are you stupid? They don't wanna buck me when I'm on my mouth shit. I got a shot that will take away man's eyesight. Plus a blade to divide man's ribs. Sound like a 7 aside when you hit the news. To be like, that was my man's pitch. Cool man, fat what you want when I banged you in the face. Your left cheek said my man's quick. Lex said, whoa, do you see what my man did when I fucked?
It's the whoa! Fuck, my man's quick. Lex said, whoa! Did you see what my man did?
Bad man's ribs. Sound like a 7 aside when you hit the news. To be like, that was my man's pitch. Cool man, fat what you want when I banged you in the face. Your left cheek said my man's quick. Lex said, whoa, do you see what my man did when I fucked up my man's shit? Coming them shit bars about fat soul. The thing is, when I was as skinny as you, I still weren't getting smacked up by fat blokes. Trust me, nobody's G-checking me, bro, and not you. I don't care who's around you. Talking about olders, you're 29, shut your mouth. How you got olders at 29? Upset, oh, you and blacks, bro. Allow it, bro. You diss a crew, prepare to beef a crew, that's what happens. You're on your Snapchat and your Twitter talking about, oh, man's doing all this because man's hating on you. Why would man hate on you? My career compared to yours is mad. Your peak is pop. I've been doing grime. There's bare stuff I still ain't said you've been doing. This is why this has happened. I smacked you up.
At this
You're a
point,
violator, you
Doc
are
should have
a
said,
pagan.
okay,
Okay.
And now
Clash
you
is
wanna
done.
do lyrics, but in the lyrics you're now talking about road. Make up your mind.
Don't say a word.
Check my dub compared to your dub, bro. I'm stating nothing but facts of violations of how much you are a pagan. All you're doing is talking about what you think you would do to me and what you want to do to me. And rumors that ain't true, bro. It's air. I'm stating real life facts that people around you know and will back up. I'm gonna actually say, nah, but Doc, you did that. Nah, but he's got a point. That's why you ain't winning this. Allow it. Yo, indirect and I was direct man to your house. I guess I weren't lying. Come man came round to your studio when a man couldn't find your house. Fans were happy, what's all this about? Smacked him up for a diss that wasn't even out. Holding his head like, how do you find that?
Oi, if you look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but you see, life here is funny, innit? Because you sit there and you plan these devious things and put this energy into this shit, which logically you shouldn't do. Like you're about to rob, man, and the guy that you're planning to rob comes to your yard. That's life saying, wake up, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you can see, that says coming soon because
It will be.
It was, yeah. It is,
And it will be.
Our reaction to it will be coming soon, and yeah, P brought out another diss track straight away after this. Because
I punched man up for a diss track that wasn't even out.
Yeah.
Someone snaked you, bro.
Yeah.
Someone snaked you.
But that was round 1 of 6 for these man, because these man, as you can tell, and like I said at the start of the video, this was a real beef. And these man had stories on each other because they'd been in the music industry with each other, around each other.
I think they grew to some degree. They grew up around each like years, and like I think even if it's like you don't grow up in the same area, if you're in the same borough and shit, and you have like same mutual friends, like that's it.
That's the wrong person to clash, because the stories are just
true. The stories are true,
and the stories that haven't come out yet.
I'm more worried
on the future diss tracks that will be on future videos. Like I said, we're doing a round each video. Who'd you give round 1 to?
It's a nice drink, man.
Who'd you give round 1 to?
This blue cup. Like it doesn't like forget round 1, bro. There's no comparison. Dot is a sick, out and out sick spitter. He's a sick deliverer of bars. Whether the stories are true or false, it doesn't change the narrative. He's sick at spitting. But same way, so is P Money. But P Money is not only more potentially factual and detailed, he's also cheeky or funny. In entertainment, as much as you want that gets, you also want the new gets. Do you get it? So no matter what, like I'm always gonna like, I'm not gonna dislike Dot any less because of what he's saying. But P Money's you can't actually clash someone that's a musical demon. It's hard.
I think that's a good way to put it.
It's hard.
You cannot clash.
Put him in any ring.
You cannot clash P Money.
Put him in any ring.
Was Big H before or after this? I think it was
doesn't.
After.
They can't even talk about Big H.
But what after his diss tracks to Gets when he was unknown in the grime scene? From then you should have said, he's got potential to diss people. Maybe if I've got a problem with him, maybe I should bell him and not put a diss track out.
Even from what did he say onwards? Like obviously when, like whether you catch on to man late, obviously when grime comes out, unless you're exposed to it, you never know about them, innit? And we weren't like this with internet as such. So unless man tells you, oh, listen out for this, or check out for this, or check out for this DJ set because he plays this music, bruv, do you get it? And it's like being heavily deep involved in grime and following it and shit. From the jump, bruv, you can't. Because the same time I heard of Dot Rotten is when I heard of P Money. When he came out with that what did he say? I was like, it's a bit of a bully, but
I've never understood where P Money has got this from. Like he's just the most natural. But yeah, like MC, I think there is. Like
even if I think like no, I'll be honest. If he released something that was weak and Dot got the one up, then yeah, cool. But when P Money is just in normal form, no, you ain't getting a point off him.
Well, Tex refusing to score the round.
No, I'm saying you won't get a point off of P Money. So P Money.
Tex giving a point to P Money this round, and I'm gonna give it to P Money this round. The thing is, I know the next few rounds get a bit peak for Dot. It might be peak from here on out for Dot. But
when you try to.
the thing is, you give the
to go
point to
against-
P Money for this run, but it wasn't. Dots wasn't shit.
No, it wasn't.
But
it was close.
Against anyone else, he might have got the point. But
No, it was close.
It's just because he went for Paris. So
It was close. It was close.
if you like this video and you're looking forward to round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, and round 6, which are all coming very soon, like the video down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Remember, comment down below anyone that has clashed before that you want us to do these type of videos to, if they're worth it. I don't want to see
any random versus battles.
Elton John versus Sting or something like that.
Who?
Sting. Craig David did a tune with him.
Don't know who this guy is, bro.
Yeah. Other than that, we'll see you on the next one.
Other than that, we've got more content for your edge side. Peace.
I ain't drinking Hennessy no more, but that depends what I'm on. Okay, I light, I'm on it right now. Looking for a bad bitch that's tryna bite down, eat 'em up. Anything goes, you know. This where anything goes, you know.